Hello and welcome to January Nature's Rhythms update, where we take a look at what kind of energy is around right now. And in the Northern Hemisphere, in the winter, we're going into that dark, quiet time. So we can take a look now at how we can harness this energy to really enhance our lives, enhance our own well-being. So today we're going to look at how you connect with that unfettered you. And I love that word unfettered because it means you at your purest, at your happiest, at your most content. And there's a part of you that is always connected to that part that whispers for you to follow your heart, to really step into life. And if you think about it, we only ever do anything in order to gain a feeling, no matter what that is. And when we really align with that true joy and that true essence, that's when we can thrive in every single way. Often because of social contracts, because of expectations, the limitations that we've learned about ourselves and life and what is possible, that it clouds that unfettered part of you. It pulls you back. And this is now a time to get beneath the layers and find that part of you again so you can truly thrive and step into the fullness of yourself and your full potential. My name's Leanne Campbell. I'm a life and wellbeing coach and I specialise in somatic practices, and I am also co-creator of a Handpicked Life. And a Handpicked Life is a membership platform where you get continuous life coaching with somatic practices in order to really create the life where you thrive, where you feel fulfilled, to keep checking in on yourself so you know that you're staying on track to living the life that you really want to live. Right now, the doors to our membership are open. They'll be open for the next 48 hours. And it's a chance to come on a journey. Right now, at the beginning of winter, we're about to dive deep into peeling back the layers and really accessing your core essence, the part of you that really wants to follow your heart, that knows what makes your heart sing, what makes you thrive. And when you thrive, then that's what your gift is to this world. We tend to be more generous, more open, and we can really help other people fulfill their dreams. So the winter time is a time to dream, a time to tap into your intuition. It's the dark part of the year, the resting part of the year, where we don't actually honour this very much in our society. Whether even that's, if you look at the cycle of a day, that time where it's time to draw in, it's time to rest. You know, we have street lights 24 hours, we have 24-hour shopping, we have 12 months of the year where we just keep going. And actually, it's to our detriment because in this quadrant of winter, it's the dream time, the time where you have a chance to drop down, and there's so much going on in this under the surface, just like in nature right now. There is energy, but energy is spiraling inward. And the more we connect with that and appreciate that, and it may be that you're not in a position where you can just stop and rest and hibernate for the winter. Not many of us are. However, just having a short daily practice where you consciously allow your body to go to that still point, allow your mind to go to a still point, where you have time to journal, to ask yourself questions that will really ignite this energy that's innate in all of us. We all know this. We know this dream time that's so valuable. Everything starts as a thought, everything starts as a dream. And this time of the year, this is the energy in the Northern Hemisphere that is totally available. It's calling us to stop, to rest, to listen to the whispers so life doesn't have to shout. And This is the time to connect with that whisper, that quiet voice within you that knows what makes you thrive, what your drivers are in life, underneath the layers of who you've been told that you are, of what you feel you should do, underneath the shoulds, the have tos, the got tos. There's that part of you that absolutely knows how to get you centered, grounded, and thriving, and in full health. So you're feeling joy and fulfillment no matter what's going on around you. You have that deep foundation. So I really implore you to use this energy this time of year. Often we sort of skid into January a bit exhausted. We've just had a huge holiday, and there's this push to fresh start, new year, what you're going to do, create, create, create. And yes, it's a time to create, but not outwardly. The spiral isn't going outward yet, and it won't until the springtime, when we get that wonderful burst of energy that's directional, that's ready to get out and do something. If you're in that stage right now, if you're at a project, or you're just about to move house, or there's big change going on in your life, you can still use this energy of stillness to just keep drawing yourself back, reminding yourself that there is a time for gentle walks, for deep breathing, just to be conscious, to listen. So when you are fueled by what ignites you, by the energy that really lights you up, then manifesting whatever it is that you're aiming for just gets easier and easier, because that joy gives that feeling of expansion, ease and flow, and it's there to support you. Not only that, but you become more aware of opportunities. You stay more open when you're in this state. Stress closes us down, willpower closes us down, that push through. Having discipline, yes, it's important, and it's very different to willpower. And when you've got discipline and in touch with what lights you up, then you're able to see opportunity that isn't really, it's not available to you when you're simply closed down to it. It's always there, but when we're in stress, we're not going to be able to see that. When we're fighting, when we're pushing through, we're not going to be able to see the opportunities that are there whispering to us, and other ways of doing things. So when you do this kind of work, it gives you the resources. So those times when you're feeling flat, when you lose your way, when big challenges come along, when you know yourself at that level, when you know how to nurture yourself in those small ways on a daily level, when you know what lifts your heart, then you can turn to that foundation in the times when you really need it. And when things are going well, you can stay with it and stay on track. Because very often, we are encouraged in our society to go for the extrinsic reward. So going for the praise, for the money, for the adulation, for the social status. And what we lose is our intrinsic reward, which we all have really as very young children. When we start to explore, we dance because it feels great to dance. We enjoy music because it makes us feel good. We want to touch things, to taste things, to explore, to run, to use our bodies. And then slowly we learn through praise and through extrinsic reward to go for the goal on the outside. And when we get back into what would you do if nobody was looking? What would you do if a fairy godmother landed on your bed and said, right, you can do anything you want? How do you want to feel? And if you put that question first, then you're beginning to really nurture that seed that you know when you're on track, you stay in touch with yourself. And during the month of January, when we're really focused on What is it that makes my heart sing? When we come to our next experiment, which is all about manifesting, getting really clear, how do I want to feel? Who do I want to be today? How do I want to behave with my spouse, with my children, with my friends? How do I want to feel in the world? When we come to really manifesting that, you're manifesting from a place of encouraging that intrinsic reward, which will always be the way to make your heart sing. And incidentally, when we do this, we are connecting with the gifts that we have to offer the world. Happy, connected, fulfilled people create a happy, connected, fulfilled world, because you can't give what you don't have, and more importantly, you can only give what you have. So if you're operating from a place of guilt, or trying to please, or feeling resentful or angry, frustrated, that's what you're giving. When you get to that place when you're feeling expansive, when you're feeling in love with life, then that's what you're giving. That's what's rippling out into the world. And now is a time more than ever to connect with that, to stay no matter what is going on around us. There's so much uncertainty, there's so much suffering, there's so much sadness. But until we get back to ourselves and our true selves and cooperate with life, then we're just going to contribute to more and more of the same. So let's use 2023 as a year where individually we hold the vision, we create a world that is fairer, that's kinder, by staying true to our own values. So use the energy of this time to really dive deep and see for yourself. There's a practice this month, so you can check out the link below, that will help you with journal prompts to get deeper, and also work with a powerful somatic practice that helps to build a feeling in the body, so you can really hold it. You can create new habits and ways of being, of really holding emotions, feelings, energies that really enhance joy and fulfillment. The key word here is practice, because you can know things till the cows come home, but it's the practice that is going to give you the benefits. And it doesn't take that much. Having short, daily, regular practices, having a focus in your mind as you go throughout your day, having a quick check-in at the end of the day. Well, how did I do? Where am I at? And if you want more help than that, then join us on our membership platform. It's open for the next 48 hours, so please come along on this journey with us. And in 3 weeks' time, we will be doing an experiment. So for 3 weeks, we'll be fully diving into manifesting something in particular based on a feeling, so you can really build on this habit of waking up as the person you want to wake up as. So check out the link below. Come on us on this fabulous journey. Make the most of this winter and beyond into 2023. Happy New Year. I hope 2023 brings everything to you that you wish and hope for. Thank you for joining us.